Well, it is all over. Kwesikamemenzela isikoti Orlando Pirates 2 Supersport Yekanda with Makgopa registering his name, and then after that, early in the game, through what I thought it was a mistake at the back from a Supersport, but omunye umuntu mhlamba ngabona ngenye indlela. And then the second goal, we saw it by the end of the game. Waqhamuka uHotho naye wathi hayi uma nibhala amagama nelami libe khona. And that was 2, and then the Pirates was victorious, so they got 3 points now from today's game. They've got 2 goals, they've got a clean sheet, and they are number 1 on the log. 4 games, 4 wins. Akekho umuntu osenze njalo. So far it's Orlando Pirates esadlale 4 games yawawina futhi 4. Well, this is my views, my expressions. Please do subscribe and share nabanye. Ubatshele futhi ukuthi sikhona. Elami igama Siboniso Sizo owakomningathi Sibongo, as usual. Angihambi ngedwa, ngiphethe ucoachara. Coach. Iyakujabulisa nje Pirates. Moyizela one way.
Mina ngihlala ngijabulele.
Oh yeah.
Football yakujabulisa. Football yakujabulisa.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, ngiyabonga mfowethu sibonga ithuba.
Okay, well, we just witnessed a beautiful game. Amabhakabhaka enza dume ngakho. That is to win games. That is to win games. It was a very exciting game, but of which I felt like it was one-sided. It's my view. Maybe omunye umuntu ubone ngenye indlela, but I felt like the game was one-sided. Orlando Pirates was all over Supersport. I saw Supersport trying to come in, yashisa for 5 to 10 minutes, and then after that they disappeared. But indlela mina ngibone ngayo, wena ubone kanjani coach?
Yeah. Okay, firstly, about the Pirates, their tactical plan to the game was just to build up from the back. After that, progression through the midfield and then go wide. Then after going wide and then go behind the defense, because they knew they wanted to build up so that they can draw Supersport, so that they can play a highland. After that, they know that Makgopa has a speed more than Ushajwayo and Usenok, and then they were always trying to put the ball behind the defense. Sure. And then that was the tactical plan for Para, and they were doing very well, especially their build-ups. And then Ushayen, I can see Ushayen is growing there at the goalkeeper. And then for me, a Pirate, I think Mukeshen Makaona should be the man of the match. I don't know what did they say, but Mukeshen Makaona should be the man of the match because
they gave it to Van Roel.
Yeah, he also had a very good game. Yeah, it's just that defensive midfielders, hey, they are hardly seen, but when you will watch them, hey man, the work they do, man, yeah. But even Van Roel played very well. So that was the plan for Pirate first half, and then they perfected it because there was Ulo Makgopa, and then Makgopa had a lot of chances, and then on the other side, that was first half.
Yeah. Then sorry to cut you. And then while you're still there, I'm thinking about that game plan that you're talking about. We also saw what almost happened with Mfokeng. He almost scored with that very, very same situation. Naigoli, when they trying to they draw Supersport to come to them, and then Besekuba Konomundo Shire up forward, and then Akash Mfokeng. A very similar thing that happened with the first goal, Makgopa.
Yeah, that was their plan, because at that time I think Makgopa was still on the pitch. So whenever Makgopa is on the pitch, know that we are going to get the ball behind the defense. Sure. Because Makgopa is good there. Makgopa is mobile, can go left and right, unlike Mabasa. Mabasa is a target man. Mabasa wants the ball on his feet, as you saw. Even that goal that. I'm happy for the referee didn't give them the penalty this time around. Oh, I'm serious. Yeah, so Umabasa yena is a taken man. He want the ball on the feet and then he goes and finish. And then Umahopa yena on the other side, he's mobile. And then about Supersport, and then their approach to the game, Supersport was very poor, especially in the midfield. I don't know what was happening. They were confused, especially because they approached the game with a 4-3-3, with having a single pivot, which was it was between Ilake and Upochenpool. They were interchanging the position. The person that was clear that was playing the 8, it was Ulo. Ndlovu. But these other guys, they were just confused. And then Pirate was on song. First 15 minutes, it was just one-way traffic. It was chance after chance, chance after chance, chance after chance. And then after that, it was a little bit better because Lake was playing as an anchor. And then when Lake plays at an 8, but on the left, and not on the right, because it started on the right, and then because they were always attacking on the right hand side, because even the goal came on the right hand side, because it was just a build up. They were coming on the right, they were overloading the right hand side, because the build up is Chayine, then is the center back, the midfielder is Sarah Talent or Makaula, then the ball comes to the front row, and then after that, it's a long ball. Maswangai played very well. First 15-20 minutes, because he was playing in patches. Whenever he was on song,
Very
on the
is
ball.
your favorite.
Yes, Very is my favorite. Yeah, he played very well. He played very well because he was connecting the passes. He made the team to play. Parrot ticked whenever he decided to step up, and then so Parrot won on build up attacks. And then I always say this thing: crucial moments, first minutes. Concentration levels, the timing of the ball, they can see the ball, they don't go for hitting. And then I could see that around 70 minutes that okay, it's still 0-0. I told them, the one that I was watching with them, that Pirate is still going to come. Supersport now, they've lost because Pirate is coming on the 9 and around 8 after 80 minutes, because there will be free kicks there. There will be many free kicks. Then there were many free kicks. It's just like today they were not in front of the box. When Lamine is in, know that the free kicks are coming.
But there was no goal from the set piece.
Yeah, there was no goal, but I'm telling you that the Pirate is a trend. It's their tradition. You lapse concentration, you last 10 minutes or 15 minutes, they will punish you. Sure. Then Supersport, second half. Then Supersport, okay, first half Supersport, they were dead. Midfield was dead. No combination, nothing, zero. All the balls they were trying to play, they were going outside, because Pirate also responded to the way they played, because Pirate defended with the 5-3-2 defensively. So they knew that Supersport wants to go on the wings and then bring the crosses. After that, they just put 5 people, 5 players on the defensive line. After that, they gave Pirate the space on the midfield, and then Supersport. And then Supersport couldn't combine. Ulake, Pochenpool, and Ndlovu couldn't combine. Nothing. No forward pass. Nothing. After that, they were just playing on transition, because they were cheating here or in the on the central channel. After that, they take the ball behind the defense. After that, it was chance after chance. And then second half, Gavin had he changed his tactics, and then now decided to play. He changed the tactics, and then he decided to play 3-2-5, and then now put Wakon in the midfield, take Banurapu. He left wing back, and then on the right, Umop was always was playing as a right wing back, and then having a double pivot, which was Uaya
Pule.
No. Non-Ndlovu. After that, they could do a build up. Now you could see that they were trying to play, but the problem, they were only playing on the right hand side. I don't even remember even one cross or any combination on the left side. It was only when it was only throw-ins. So they wanted to play on the side, and then what was the problem? So they were good on the build up or on the progression, but on the final third, there were many problems, because the only guy that was trying, it was Uyan Singh, when he comes to drop in to do a combination play with Umop. The problem, it was Upole. Upole is not the type of a player that can cut in on the ball, and then he's not good on the ball. So he was always drifting away from the goal. And then after that, they were expecting the cross, and then there were no crosses. There were no crosses today. So that was. But Supersport tried. Second half, you could see that they want to play. And then after that, the changes they worked for a Supersport because they could control a little bit of a game. First 5 minutes in the second half, Pirate was so high because they were doing their thing, they were off mobility and interchanging of passes, and they were on song, and then the goal was about to come. Then after that, they responded towards, because Supersport was playing, they responded by that, by pushing Uhoto up higher up the pitch so that he can do those combinations. And then after that, they've taken off Umbata because Umbata is rusty. You can say that the guy is from injury. Obvious, he couldn't play 90 minutes because even that goal he should have just finished that seat.
But now here's the thing. Let's talk about Supersport. They've played 5 games. They've lost 3.
4 maybe.
Oh, 4.
Somewhere there.
And then they've only got 4 points out of these 5 games. And this coming weekend,
facing Chiefs.
The Impindamzala, they are playing Kaizer Chiefs. So from these games that they've played so far, including the cup game here, MTN 8, I don't see any progression. I don't see what they are trying to do. Maybe would you say it's because they've sold a number of players and they're still trying to learn each other with an introduction of Maurice again, who has played only 2 games, and because Hobler is not there, and we now have this new guy, and the new guy is still trying to find his feet and ahlangani as things are now. So moving forward, where do you see them?
Yeah, they're still going to lose many games. They're still going to lose because they are not sharp. They depending on set pieces, and then Kropa is not there. Even Zugamanja, he was even taken off because he was not there. He is not on the game. Zugamanja. Even Jansen is a ball player, but the Supersport plays with the crosses. And then the big problem, I think they have injuries or something, because there is no one that is crossing on the left. This Rapu doesn't cross. Opole plays on the right. So it means he needs to cut in instead of coming from the left, because first 2 games Supersport he was playing on the left, and then to Lokuzan delivering the crosses. So now the Supersport is not playing to their strength, and then the injuries they have impact on the way they play, and then they have a problem. I think the problem is that guy that got a red card last time on the cup game. It also affected them because there was no rhythm, nothing, zero in the midfield. So they are still going to lose game because the only shots they have, because even today they only had the shot maybe after 20 minutes, and that disallowed goal. Which was offside. After that, because in the final third, they don't get the.
You should have said that's offside. That offside goal, not disallowed goal.
No,
As if
I corrected myself.
Well, here's the last one for me. I love the consistent from Orlando Pirates, and it shows that we're going to see a very exciting league. But now the question is, will they be able to maintain this performance for the rest of the league?
That's very interesting. I doubt if they will be able to.
How?
I'm serious.
Okay.
I doubt if they're able to sustain, because they will be playing CAF. CAF is not a child's play, Baba. CAF is not a child's play, because Pirate has a starting 11, has 11 players that that their front 4 will always be Maswangai, Mfukengi,
Mabasa,
Mahopa or Mabasa or somewhere there.
Yeah.
In the midfield, it will always be Makaula and Mbata. If Mbata is there, they are back 4. Okay, Cesar, you know that he will be there. Hot, you know that he will be there. Now they will be playing week in, week out, week in, week out, week in, week out. This thing of traveling, now they need to change the squad. They need to do periodization, squad rotation, so that they can maintain. Then I doubt, because even when I look at their bench, even look at the subs,
ukhona uma ukapteni lapha ebhenjini.
I'm only saying, remember, Captain, most of the Pirates fans, they don't like Captain these days. Most of them.
It's not about fans, it's the coach that chooses who will go to play.
Yes, but you can see that the captain is not even playing a 90 minutes. They should be telling you something. So there's a problem there, big problem. So now I don't see them sustaining. So you see,
every time.
yeah. So there are problems there. There are problems with the captain, and then Hoto is playing very well in that position.
Listen, leave my captain alone. The most important thing is that I'm a winile. 3 points is in the bag, 2 goals, and a clean sheet for Shine, which puts them on top of the log. Nobody have done this so far in the league. 4 games, 4 wins. I could miss. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining in. This is my views, my expressions. If you subscribe, please do subscribe. Share channel abanye ukuthi sikhona. From mina umfana kamningathi uKapeni ugcothe ujamani maqoqo comment hlangene. We are here.